Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Melly the Dreaming Yogi, and today we're going to do a quick review and a flip through of the deck Everyday Witch Tarot. So this is a new series that I'm doing. This is the second video so far. The last video should be the Green Witch Tarot, if I've uploaded it already. So I did talk a little bit in that other video, and I'll link it down below, about how I like combining both the Green Witch Tarot and the Everyday Witch Tarot in my readings so that I can get a bigger message, a more clear message based on what other cards want to come out. And you can watch that if you are curious about that. So this is the, sorry about the glare, the box it comes in, really similar to the Green Witch Tarot. Big box, again with a magnetic clasp. And then when you open it up, it's all in full color, beautiful. We have the book. And this one is actually in color. And there's space for you to take notes if you wanted to. So yeah, just like the other book or the other deck, it has each card with an explanation. This one, it'll have some keywords in the front at the beginning. So for example, the Empress, abundance, nurturing, and female power, with a brief description and things to consider. So if the card comes out, then it's a reminder to embrace growth, abundance, and your own feminine power. So yeah, and it has a little quote here underneath each card. So this one says, "The divine feminine is in all of us." So yeah, like I mentioned before, I like looking at these guidebooks because it will have another representation of the meaning. They all have kind of like the traditional meaning behind every card in the 78 cards of the tarot, but we add the element of what the artist and the creator of the deck had in mind when they wanted to portray, for example, the Ten of Swords. Here she's reaching out for her broom and there's a feather falling out in the back, and the colors and everything really speak to our psyche. So once again, I would recommend taking a look at your cards first and what they represent for you before you dive into the guidebook. But this is a great resource to find another meaning to the card or a deeper layer behind the symbol. So then we have the cards that are here within the box, and it has a ribbon. You can just pull them out. They don't fall like in my last video. So yeah, so this is the back of the card. It has that witchy vibe with the broom, the hat, the pointy hat, and the cat. So I really like that. I like using this, like I said, with the Green Witch Tarot, but the Green Witch Tarot is when I'm feeling more like I want to connect with the nature vibes and feeling more grounded, kind of like a Green Witch would, where they use nature elements and things like that. And with this one, I just use it pretty much when I want to. Yeah, this one doesn't have, it has some of the nature elements as well, kind of like, I mean, like a lot of them do, a lot. Some are outdoors, some are indoors, but this one, they all have like the pointy hat, the cat, the broom, and I'll show them right now. And they have some that are like in yoga poses, so I like it. It kind of connects me to that inner witchy vibe, similar to the Green Witch, but not so much on the grounding nature elements, if that makes sense. So we're gonna do a quick little run through of each card and I'm doing these videos because I know the importance of seeing the images before you buy a deck, and I'll leave if you want to buy the deck, I'll leave a link on the bottom of the description so you can see where to find it. And yeah, here we go. Try to not get the glare. Let's focus on these cards. And these all use the traditional names. So if you did see my last video, um, some decks have different names for the traditional, and these one pretty much, from what I remember, have the same name as the traditional Rider-Waite. Just note that in this one, the death card, I really like how it looks like he's cutting the cord of attachment. It's my dog making noise. So that's like the sun. I think there's a glare on my camera. There you go. That won't show it. the back of the card once more. So that was the run through of it. These also shuffle really nicely. So it seems like the same kind of cut and material as the other deck, the Green Witch deck. It's really smooth to shuffle, and cards usually like fly out with no problem. I really like this kind of, I guess, cardstock material, and the shape of it is rounded. I really find that a lot easier to shuffle than some of the other ones that are more thicker and clasped to each other. So I really like this one. And yeah, I will leave the link in the description below so you can get your own deck if you want. If you have this deck, I would love to hear what your thoughts are on it in the description or in the comments below. So I hope you enjoyed this. I will be posting more videos, flipping through and reviewing other decks. And I also offer private readings, as well as currently a very limited tarot reading subscription, which is weekly readings to just guide your week. So I'll leave the description to everything below, or the link to everything below. I always get tongue twisted with that. So yeah, this was the Everyday Witch Tarot. And if you want me to keep doing reviews like this for decks or books, just like this video, share it out to your friends, and comment below, because that really does help. All right, I will talk to y'all later. Bye.